Okay, whew, I'm getting tired. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Now, the next one I'm going to explain to you, this is the one I'm dreading to explain because it's really going to be a little bit more complicated, and you probably will need to watch this a couple of times. And the reason it's more complicated is because it's different in Asia than it is anywhere else. And that's because of your laws, and I'm going to explain very carefully, and you need to understand this. Remember EAQ, of course, you're enrolled, you're activated, you're qualified. Now, to stay what we call active, you know, if you've been involved with MLM, or if you've known anyone involved with MLM, usually they have to personally purchase a lot of the product every month to stay active. Much more than they could ever use. Because most MLMs, they don't have an amazing product like Mila, and so the only people buying the product, for the most part, are the distributors themselves. And that's not true here, so we do not make you have to purchase a lot of volume. In fact, all you need is what we call 60 PBV. That's personal business volume. That means that you need to purchase 2 bags of Mila a month. Now, from the time you enroll and activate, you have 60 days before you have to start doing your 60 PBV. Now, excuse me, told you about the mini bags. Most of you received a mini bag, you know what I mean. Now, the mini bags come in a box of 8. So if you get a 8 box of mini bags, this qualifies as your 60 BV. Remember, 4 of these makes 1 of these, so 8 of these makes 2 of these. So you either buy 2 of these or 8 of these, right? And that qualifies you for your personal business volume. Look, let's get honest. If you're not using 2 bags of Mila a month, you're not in the business. Honestly, I eat 3 scoops of Mila a day. And a lot of you, as you start to get more involved with Mila, you will as well. And, you know, I have 2 dogs that I love, and I feed them Mila every day. And I give Mila away to people all the time. So, you know, I personally use at least 4 bags every month. And so 2 bags a month is kind of silly. If you're not doing at least 2 bags a month, then you should not be in the business. So that's all you have to do. Now, if you don't do 60 PBV in a month, you go inactive, right? You're not active anymore. Now, that does not mean that you lose everything. It just means that for the time that you're inactive, you don't get paid for your lesser leg, you know, your group volume bonus. You don't get paid your partnership bonus. So you're inactive. You're not active. You're not in the game. But the moment you become active again, it all picks up exactly where it left off. Now, here's the confusing part, okay? In America, and in England, and all over Europe, and in most places, and soon in Asia, but not yet. See, in Asia right now, especially in Thailand, and Singapore, in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in all of those areas in Southeast Asia, we have a temporary thing called not for resale. It's a license. You know, there have been a lot of bad MLM companies, and they've hurt a lot of people, and so they have very strict laws, which is great for us because we will meet all of those requirements because we do have a great product. So it might take several months, and I'll have to change these videos again, but for right now, we are not allowed to resell. In other words, you can become a distributor and purchase your product, but you can't go to a store and sell it. So people cannot come to your website and just buy a bag. That would be resell. See, in America, we can. And that qualifies as your 60 PBV as well. See, if I have customers, which I do, and if those customers want to purchase a bag or 2 bags a month, and I have many that do that, that qualifies me. I don't even have to buy any Mila, but of course I do because I need Mila every month. But you cannot do that yet in Asia. You will be responsible for the purchasing of 2 bags of Mila or 8 mini bags until we graduate from the NFR license and are able to have also the resale. I hope that makes sense. You can go back and rewatch that again. Now, let me show you something very important. Let's just say you start all kinds of people, and they're all starting all kinds of people, and I'm going to tell you the importance of these two little bags, all right? I've been in this for 1.5 years. I already have 3,000 distributors under me, and I'm going to explain how easy that happens. Now, if you start this right, remember I told you, everything's about duplication. And duplication also means this. People will only do what you do. If you sign up as a silver distributor, I will guarantee you the first question that every distributor will ask you is, how did you start? Where did you start? And once you tell them silver, every single one of them will sign up as silver. If you tell them, oh, I started at gold, and make them watch this video so they understand why they should start at gold, almost everybody will start at gold. But hardly anyone will go a step further. I started as platinum. So I have a lot of distributors under me that started as platinum, because people will do what you do, especially when they see your success. When people see my checks, when people see what I'm doing, they want to copy what I did. Same thing with these two bags. Immediately, when you sign up to become a distributor, there's a place there that you can start your auto shipment, okay? And you should click that on. Now, it says there that you can start in 30 days. Do it. You don't have to wait 60 days. The technical rule is 60 days, but you know what? I would get everybody into the thing right then and there when they're signing up. Don't let them say, well, you know what, I don't have to do that now, I'll do that later. No, you don't have to pay for it now, but sign up for it now. Make that commitment. You're starting a business. This is why that's important. If you get people started doing that, and you start getting hundreds and hundreds of people, and all of them are getting 2 bags of Mila every month, can you imagine if you have 2,000 people, which is going to happen for a lot of you, 2,000 people times 2 bags is 4,000 bags of Mila, okay? 4,000 bags. Remember, you're getting 30 BV, so you're making a lot of money there, but the maximizer bonus is where this kicks in. Let's go back to our generations, okay? First generation, doesn't matter which leg, left and right. Everybody that has personal BV, right? All of your first generation, all the bags that they personally buy, and once the NFR is over, they'll have customers also, but forget that for now, Asia. First generation, you get an extra 5% of all that BV. Second generation, you get an extra 5% of all that BV. Third generation, you get an extra 5%. Here's where it gets beautiful, guys. Fourth generation, you get 10%. You know, most MLMs, they give you this way down here somewhere to make it really hard. This is easy. And that's where it's really going to explode. And I'm going to show you that in the very next video. You're really going to be excited in the next video. Fifth generation drops back, I think, to 6%. And then, I don't know, it goes on down anyway. Sixth generation, I have not memorized all of this. I think it goes down to 4%. And then seventh generation, maybe 2%. I don't know. But it goes to eight generations. Okay, that's where those 8 generations come in. Remember I said, don't get confused, because the other things go forever, 1,000 generations. But the maximizer bonus, so if you're 8 generations deep, and all of these people, can you imagine? All of these, you are making so much extra money on that maximizer bonus, and it'll just go on and on and on. Gotta wrap it up. I'll be back in just a minute with the most exciting part of all.